Well, hello, Jeff Janakovo here, Lincoln Park Football Association Marketing Board member. Just want to go over a brief video with you, show you what this parent volunteer time survey is about and why we're asking for this information. One thing to remind you of, this is a mandatory thing. We are looking to have you complete it prior to equipment being handed out. We would love for that to happen. We will be checking at equipment handouts that this has been done. And if not, we're not going to turn you away at equipment handout, but we're probably going to text you or email you the link right there so you can complete it on your phone. This is a very simple survey. Should really only take you a couple minutes to complete. All right, so let's dig in what we're looking for. Basically, all of this information right here on the screen is really what I like to call name, rank, and file information. We're just looking for your email, your first name, your child's name, their age, if they're in football or cheer, and a cell phone number in case we need to get a hold of you during a game where there might be an emergency. You might think, well, I've already given you this on registration. Yes, you have. But the reality is this is a really great page to have, information to have on one page in one place so we can easily turn this over to anybody helping us with game day volunteer preparation and organization. Okay? So that's why we're asking for it here. Again, should take you very little time to complete. This next question. As of this moment, when you're completing this survey, which days are you not available to help? I don't need to know all the days you are available, just the ones you aren't. Okay, and I know that may change, and by clicking a box, and it's all we're looking for here is, let's say that weekend you're out of town for work or vacation, whatever. That's all you need to do. And if that changes and you're out of town another weekend or things shift, that's fine. This is not a legally binding contract. We're just trying to best gauge where the majority of our parents are available to help, when they're available to help, and what roles they would like to do. All right, so real simple. Just check that box and it's done. All right, during our home games, next question, during our home games, which volunteer roles would you most like to do? If you need training, if you need assistance to understand the job, we'll help you out with that. Not a problem. Again, only check the boxes of the roles you would like to do. Now, as you look through these various jobs, you will see that I've suggested like this job right here, field setup first game of the day, best for Mighty Mites parents of boys and girls ages 7 and 8. Well, that's because Mighty Mites play their games first. So it doesn't make any sense for a midget parent who plays their games last on each day, Saturday, Sunday, to come do setup. It's better for them to tear down, which is exactly as I have the next question. All right, so you'll see these questions are framed like that, or these job roles, I should say, are framed like that because it's just where you're going to be at that moment in time throughout the day. Doesn't mean you can't help somewhere else if you want. It's just if we're looking ahead, this is what seems to make the most sense. Again, this section here, please check the boxes of the roles you would most like to do. Now, this section, pretty much the same, all the same questions. I'm just looking for you to tell us, what do you least want to do? What don't you want to touch? What don't you want to be a part of as far as volunteer responsibilities? You know, I would imagine that some people just do not want to be on the field with the chain gang or the game clock. Perfectly fine. Just let us know, click the box, real simple, okay? So, second set of these questions, during our home games, which would you like to least do? Pretty simple, all right? As we wrap up, tell us if you need training for any of the jobs you said you can help with. We'll get that arranged. Tell us any other way in which you may be able to help us out during the home games throughout the season. We certainly aren't perfect. We're certainly not going to think of everything. Maybe you've seen something. Maybe you've done something in the past that was tremendously helpful. Please tell us. We will be glad to take your help. If you have any insights or opinions on how we can improve the program this year versus last year, please share your comments here, right here at this box. And please tell us your preferred time in which you would like to volunteer before, during, or after my child's game. Again, those job duties further up the screen, I listed based on, what makes the most sense as far as when your child's playing and when they wrap up. But Again, we're happy to take the help when you're happy to give it. So just tell us and we'll look to start aligning your availability, your desire to be in which job, which role, and we'll start mapping all this out for a really great season. When you're all done with all the questions, just click the submit button. You'll get a notice that it was logged and you're all set. Okay? So thanks very much for tuning in. Let's have a great football and cheerleading season. Go Dogs.